Hey folks, good morning. It's Rob Appell from So Well at Stitchin Heaven, and I'm super excited to be out on a road trip where I'm going to take the next couple of weeks and travel through the Pacific Northwest making a quilt for all of you, and just enjoying the adventure rig that I've been working on over the last year. I call her Sanford, and she's just a wonderful old 2002 Sequoia. Several of you have asked for a little bit of a gear check, a walk around, show you what's in here. Because many of you love to RV and camp and get out there in the outdoors and maybe fish and quilt and do all kinds of great stuff. So anyways, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of what we've got going inside and out of the vehicle, which is making it really, really fun. So far, it's working out great. I'm really excited about it. We have 318,000 miles on the vehicle, and I'd like to see it get to 500,000. Wouldn't that be amazing? This tube here is a solar shower. It is air pressurized. I have a valve on both ends so that no matter which direction I am slightly angled, as you can see today I was pointing slightly downhill, I can get that hose, and then I've just got a curly hose, and that gear is generally stored either down here on the floor underneath the ice chest and the extra big table for whatever we need. Right now we have that's the sewing supplies, that's the clothing you saw from the other side, and down in this compartment, and I'll open it up and show you later, is an air compressor system, and I use the yellow hose to pressurize the shower. So in those bins up on the safari rack, I have two of these. One is all just firewood, and the other is set up for my little solo stove, which was sitting up on top of the table a moment ago. So I've dumped out all the ashes. It's cool, only takes a few minutes. And then the egg crates are fire starters, and then a little chopping block. And then I just keep this in here, and then it just all goes back up onto the racks up on top of the truck there. Quick releases, making everything super easy. Still propane in the line on. A drawer I got online, and it's eventually going to have some nice slides on it, but right now it's just manual, very difficult to pull out, but works. And so this is just gear. This is the dedicated coffee system where I like to keep the jet boil ready to rock and roll, so I can always, that was always the goal, just be able to slide out my table and make myself a fresh cup of coffee anywhere I was at, and then it kind of expanded into a lifestyle from here. Okay, so then the table can push all the way in, and like I said, we've got chairs. There's always two of them in there. I've got a couple extra coffee cups. This is the potty bucket, and there is TP and bags and biodegradable stuff that allows me to do what I have to do if I have to do it somewhere I don't want to do it. And there's the solar panel. You can see spare fuel, tent poles, more equipment for the chainsaw, and then the trash rides right here, where I've got a really nice easy compartment where you can kind of ride kind of at the back end. Like I said, it just kind of pushes in manually, but eventually it'll slide nice. Then down in this compartment is a small Jackery system. I'm sorry, I don't even know what model number it is. I've tried to check, but I have it set up so while I drive it recharges. We're now at 97%. You know, after using it all evening, I can keep the cell phone charged off of it. I can run the iPads off of it, whatever I need. And then eventually we'll plug in the sewing machine right there. And of course, the star of the show, and the reason I started doing most of this adventure idea to get out on the road, is the sewing machine. This is Louis, 1941 Singer, model 99. We have an iron that plugs into it, and we're gonna fire this thing up pretty quick here. Anyways, he gets to ride back here. He's got his own special little spot, and we are on our way to go make a quilt and then visit some friends along the way. Maybe this will be a clue for all of you. This area below the big stove is actually has space for two bins like this. The other bin behind here is full of the big camping gear like tarps, tents, sleeping bags, all of that. And then here is just food storage, tortillas, bread, you know, the dry goods, the coffee, oats, that kind of thing. And I'm really liking it, very convenient. And so that's it. That's the gear on the old Sequoia. And it is time for us to hit the road and go find a great spot to make that quilting.